Hello, today I'm going to tell you a horror story called Zacarias, the Madman of the Forest. This horror tale is for those who have the courage to watch it. Let's go. Let's listen to more horror stories before we start. In the description of this video, there is a link to another channel of horror stories in English for you to listen to. The channel is called Horror Legends. A school went camping in a forest, and along with them, teachers were together. In the meantime, at night, after having set up their tents and lighting the fire along with firewood, Osmar, the history and literature teacher, started telling horror stories to those present. Many didn't even sleep that dark night. Horror tales with the subject of hauntings and evil spirits. When everything was silent, Joaquin, a boy who has insomnia, was awake when he heard loud footsteps around the tents. He hid under the blankets while the Zacarias were passing by during the day. Next, on the floor, a warning had been written for them to get out of there. If the unexpected happened, a curse would fall on them, Below, signed only in very large letters, Ulid Desakarka. The teachers whispered, laughing, thinking it was one of the students who had written to scare the most. Spiritual teachers believed that they were evil spirits or hauntings. But his claims were not valid if. They had a lot of fun during the day. When it was night, Zacarias killed everyone with an axe. He blew people's brains out. How cannibalistic he was. Did you have meat for the whole week? He really ate it raw, good. His mouth was covered in human blood. The police followed to try to understand where the people were. Family members were terrified. I already made ends. They would only stay 2 days, taking 3 days. They found nothing in the forest. An old woodcutter who lives nearby told the legend of Zacarias to the police. He said, a man with a clear face and apparently healthy, good people. More often than not at night, he would go crazy, killing the animals in the forest or whatever he found in front of him. Upset, e.g. Alvaro, he ironically asks, must be a man. He's looking for a companion. Did you ever want to keep him company? The old woodcutter replied, you are crazy? 310. He is worse than an evil spirit. The most serious police officer asks, where he lives. Will you respond? On the right, you will see him there. Police officers went there, kicked the door when their backs were turned. Zacarias appears with his axe without making a sound and carries the axe over the heads of the 2 police officers who fell to the ground, dead. Luckily, they had a chip. The investigators found the location of both and went there, finding Zacarias devouring the men and gnawing on their bones. They took him to the police station and questioned the man. His appearance was that of an evil spirit. Rodolfo, an investigator and delegate, asked Zacarias, why did you kill those victims? He responds in a hoarse and very tired voice. Evil spirits told me to do this. I couldn't control myself. After being sentenced to prison for the rest of your life, the police find Zacarias' corpse in the cell. Nobody knew how the guy managed to decompose in such a short time. The mystery remains. It cost? Leave a like and subscribe, and see you soon.
Thank you. you.